Gav, 2-0 win against Raynes Park Vale here this afternoon. What are your thoughts on the game?
Brilliant win today. So I think it's one of them games beforehand. You sort of, if you get the game on, you get beat, you're sort of kicking yourself. But we sort of said to the lads that whatever happens today, we didn't want any excuses. We felt we're in a good place at the moment, so it was important, one, to get the game on. So it's a credit to everyone that come down this morning and yesterday, and Paul and Charlie that organised the people coming down to get the pitch into a condition that was playable, really. So that was a massive thing, one, to get the game on, and then two, for our lads to go out there and play, and it was a proper scrap, I felt, out there. Obviously the conditions didn't help too much, but yeah, good all round from us today.
Was it a pleasing display from your point of view? I think quite a few of us at the club think probably Raynes Park were the one game this season where we looked, they sort of completely outplayed us up at their place. But today, roles reversed a little bit. It was a tight game on a sticky pitch with the weather conditions. But were you pleased with actually, getting a win here, but also the performance against a decent team?
Yeah, well, I think it just shows where we've come from. Obviously, as a group, really, coming up from last year, we've sort of learnt so much this year as a group, I feel, and we're learning every week. We're still learning now. There's moments in games we've got to get better at, but like today, I thought we was the better side, if I'm honest with you, and it could have been a few more in the second half. It was a game again of two halves because the wind was so strong in the first half, I felt, so it's important that we sort of dug in. We get the goal and come 1-0 up, which I thought was massive really for us. And then the second half, it was really about managing the game, and we knew we'd get some chances. And yeah, and like I say, if they'd had scored the chances they had in the second half, it maybe could have been a few more today.
And as you mentioned, some key sort of people making key actions at key times. You mentioned what had happened off the pitch with the volunteers, but 1-0. Cameron Scott with a superb penalty save, and obviously 2 goals this afternoon from Zach Willett. Well, just those 2 performances, or the two parts they played in the game. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, Jocko's been brilliant for us, hasn't he? So he's come in. Murray's obviously got injured. He's getting better and better every game, and then he makes a save today from the penalty, which could have gone either way. You don't know if they score, and then obviously it gives them a bit of momentum going into the last half hour of the game. But he's making good saves at the moment and not making any mistakes, and that's sort of what you want from a goalie. His kicking was unbelievable in the first half, I felt, into the wind. So he's not really doing a lot wrong, if I'm honest with you. And then Zach, he's playing through the middle now, and he's causing teams problems. He's working hard, but for me, it's no surprise that these lads now, we're doing all the things that we should be doing off the ball. We're working hard and defending as a group so much better, and then we're getting our rewards. There's no individuals here. Everyone's grafting and putting the effort in, and it's not just the players, it's the whole club. I'll give Paul, Kelly and Charlie Searle a lot of stick, if I'm honest with you, about the pitch, but the work they've put in since a couple of weeks ago, doing the goal mouths and the extra work on the pitch, it gets games on like this today, and it's got us a valuable 3 points.
And a great position now in the league, 6th place, cemented, point behind the playoff positions with games in hand. Obviously it's a great position first of all, but also is it key, do you think, as well, for people just to keep their feet on the ground at the moment? The old adage, take each game as it comes, just to make sure we keep doing the right things?
Yeah, definitely. That will be a shoo-in for us to just keep taking it. Look, this league is so tough, and anyone can beat anyone, and anyone can go and win 3 or 4 in a row and get on a run. You can also get beat 2 or 3 in a row. So we're well aware of, look, we're in a good position. It's all in our own hands, we felt, and we mentioned that about 5-6 weeks ago to the lads, that actually the first half of the season wasn't that bad for us, and it was important that the second half was better than the first half. And if it is, we'll be in and around where we sort of really want to be, and if we're not, then we can sort of look at a few things. But this group we're building is getting stronger and stronger as a group. We've brought a lot of new players into the club this year. It takes some time to sort of bed in and settle in and get used to what we want them to do. But we're moving forward, and like I say, we just got to keep working hard. That's the main thing for me.
And finally, just a week ahead, no midweek games, but a trip to South Park Reigate next Saturday. How are you looking at that one?
Yeah, so another tough game, going away again. Tuesday, Thursday, it gives us another 2 sessions to sort of work on some stuff and keep topping the lads up towards Saturday. So we'll treat it like we do every other game. It's going to be a tough game. Like I said, there's no easy games. But the good thing is we know it's going to be on because it's on a 4G, so we can sort of prep and make sure we plan correctly leading to Saturday.